1. Welcome to another Let's Play. With the help of the slave woman Maizun, you found the Emir Ali hiding in his bedroom. With your urging and a few sharp marks from Maizun, the Emir swore he'd restore the city. By the first light of dawn, the Emir Ali al-Din Hassan ordered all fighting to cease and proclaimed the evil rule of Aravis and Kavin to be over. As the Emir began an incredibly dual speech, you slipped away to complete your quest. I found out the hard way that this is a timed dialogue and I have to read it really fast. So if I sound stressed, that's why. You stand beside the cracked and dry fountain in Razir's plaza of the fountain. You hold in your hands the water skin containing the water elemental that you captured so long ago in Shapir. The elemental under your command is released into the fountain. And the fountain has magical water again. You stare in wonder at the powerful transformation of the plaza just by, I don't know what the rest of it said, by the addition of the water elemental, I guess. Because screw you if you're a slow reader, apparently. The Sultan personally sent me to return you to his palace, hero of all Shapir. I don't know how we're going to get through this if I can't read the ending. And I can't pause it the way I've been pausing. The escape key no longer works. The palace of the Sultan. Aran, thou shalt stand before the Sultan Harun al-Rashid. Will anyone speak for the stranger from the north? We shall speak for Aaron. We are Shamin and Shima, keepers of the Katatel Inn. When the Kata were driven from Razir, we journeyed to the Northland in search of a hero. We met Aaron. Through his courage and skills, he restored the Baron's son and daughter and banished the wicked Baba Yaga. He became hero of Spielberg. He journeyed back with us to Shapir. Here he defeated the elementals of fire, air, earth, and water to save our city. He is a true hero. Who will speak for this hero of Spielberg? I shall speak for Aaron. I told you we'd see him again. I am Walid, a guard of the palace and a member of the Eternal Order of Fighters. This man vanquished me in a fair fight and demonstrated great skills in combat. When I lay helpless upon the ground, he was given order by the members of the EOF to kill me. Instead, he showed me mercy. This man is a true hero. Who will speak for this man of mercy? I shall speak for Aaron. I am the enchantress Aziza. This man of his own free will went into the desert and sought the plant woman Julinar. Through his kindness and compassion, he allowed Julinar to forget the pain and suffering of her past and to again face life with joy. This man is a true hero. Who will speak for this man of compassion? I shall speak for Aaron. I am Zaisha, daughter of the Emir Ali al-Din Hassan. In order to escape the repression of my homeland Razir, I asked this stranger for aid. At risk to his own life, he helped me escape from the city. He is a true hero. Who will speak for this man of courage? Wrong. Then let him have a voice that he may speak. You offered Dispel Potion, which was prepared by Harik for this occasion. We did have 2 left. When Aravis transformed me into a Saurus, I lost all hope of returning to my own form. Yet this man showed me his courage,
kindness, and honor, and I knew that Aaron would restore me. Who will speak for this man of honor? The Sultan shall speak for Aaron. I am Harun al-Rashid, Sultan of the land of Shapir. I am the poet Omar, teller of tales for all to hear. By the words which have been spoken, by the deeds that have been done, I proclaim this man a hero. I now call this man my son.
We're a prince now. Hi, Dad. We didn't get Rakesh to speak for us, and I was expecting Rakesh to speak for us. And there you go, we didn't get full points. And I think it was because we didn't do the final room in the proper fighter-y way. And we also... We didn't become a paladin. According to the... No, I'm not going to save our character. According to the... I'm going to try something. This is very vexing. Okay, teleport. I'm seeing conflicting reports. One says that we have to get paladin points by telling Kaveen to pick up his sword, which we didn't do because he never dropped it, because we defeated him that quickly. What I want to know is, how many points do we get if we do it this way? Go into the harem ending. Hey guys, are you fighting? Stop fighting, I'm making a let's play. If we have to do it the appropriate way, with the proper kick over the candle like a good fighter instead of using magic, I don't know how we'll get full points as a fighter because, I could not do it fast enough. I just couldn't do it. Which was extremely frustrating, let me tell you. Okay. Go, quickly. Hide in the room and I will distract Hajib at the table. I think Nawar is the one that we get to meet in the 5th game. Hajib, would you please come here? I wish to share some words with you. What is it, young and restless one? So we're going to call this, just test 5, I guess. Let's just have 1,000,000 save games. And let's put it on normal animation. Okay, we're gonna see there he's only got 1 candle. Use rope. And I did feel like 2 candles. I did feel like the game deliberately kind of waited for us to get most of the way through. some of these old DOS games, how quickly things happened were based on like cycle speeds of your hardware, which means that they're unusable now on modern machines because the hardware is so fast that it would just happen in the blink of an eye. That is actually one of the reasons why I was never able to finish at least one of the Space Quest games, because there's a bit where things just happen so ridiculously quickly that... Okay, now come on. And you also have the kind of vexing thing where... Alright, throw, dagger. Okay, save that. No, after 70 years, no. You, duck. Missed us. Oh, damn. And that's why I don't know why Iblis was released anyway, because see, this is a perfect example. He should not be casting this quickly, but apparently he is, because something is telling the game to go faster than, in my opinion, really makes sense. Alright, can we get to the pillar before he casts another one? Just die with dignity, Adavis. So throw, dagger. So let's go into the ending. I know that there's an ending where Rakesh speaks for you and makes you a paladin, but I don't know what we did to disqualify. I've read people say that if you break into houses that you can't become paladin, but I know I have a game where I did break into a house and became a paladin. So, you know, is this a difference between one of the versions? They've only released this game like a couple of times, but it was still a couple times. Oh good, we can't go through this any faster. We can't go through it slower, but we can't go through it faster either. And interestingly enough, I guess the timeline is broken, because it says that they were, when the Kata were driven from Razir, which was a year ago, they traveled to find a hero, but that doesn't make sense because they were in Shapir for like 3 years, so that doesn't fit quite right. But I did read that the timeline doesn't quite work. 25 paladin points. Return Omar's purse for 7. We did that. Return Rakesh's sword for 5. We did that. Be polite to Aziza and don't get kicked out. We did that. We got kicked out once, but that was a whoopsie, and I reloaded. So that's 15. Refuse to kill the UF opponent. Just say no. That's 7. So that's 22. Give money to the beggar more than once, 5 points. So that should be 25. That should be 25. Tell Kaveen to retrieve his sword, 7. Did I accidentally kill Kavi the wrong way as a fighter? The next should be Zaisha. And I saw a couple other people online say that they had gotten Paladin while breaking into houses, so I'm pretty damn certain that you don't have to not break into the houses. Because otherwise I never would have gotten a Paladin. I break into everything. Well, we didn't get it. And we probably didn't get full points either. Did we get full points? No, we did not get, because we didn't go the fighter route. So... Alright, drop rope. Drop daggers. Drop more daggers. Drop all the daggers. No daggers left. So this is where I'm not happy. Apparently, how you get... See, in the first game, for the most part, unless I missed something, as long as you did the thing, you got points for it. It didn't matter if you did it the fighter way, or the magic way, or the thiefy way. In this game, you are supposed to do it the fighter way to get fighter points. And the thiefy way to get thief points. And the magic-y way to get magic points. So it's no longer did you do the thing? You did it? Great, here's some points. You gotta do the thing the fighter way. So what I don't know is, at this point in the game, we may not have enough points because we solved some other puzzle solution wrong. So that worries me. A lot, actually. And I'll have to go through the point scores, but honestly, it'll be impossible to tell which one did not get. Oh, whoops. Can I hold more? Oh, huh, that's awesome. Damn, I'm so worried. I'm really, really, like, stressing. What if we can't get... What if I took you all through this ridiculously long, save scummy, grindy let's play, and I didn't get us full points? Okay, I have to do this. Good for you, master.
Get sword. Okay, so we let him get his sword instead of killing him. Okay, come on. Cast reversal. Run. Force door. No, come on. Force door. Okay, so there's definitely... No, there's already 3. No. Fight. Escape. We can't get to it in time! Easiest. Move candle. Kick candle. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Fight. Escape. Kick it, kick it, kick it. What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna cry. I really am. How are you supposed to kick over this stupid freaking candle? How are you supposed to do this candle? Fighter ending. Candle. Candle. Run into an unlit candle to knock it over. Apparently not. No, I'm gonna freaking cry. And I can't hear myself think with this stupid fucking music.
And we got no points for that. We got no points for the candle. And then he kills us. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know what we're supposed to do. I don't. I'm gonna cry. I know I have played a version of this game where I had full points. And I know I played a version of this game where I also got Paladin despite breaking into the rooms, the homes. It's not doing it. It's broken or something. God damn it. I don't know. I don't know if it's a GOG thing or a DOSBox thing or what. But we cannot kick it over for some reason. You're supposed to just run into it, and it's like we're no-clipping it. But do you remember how in Quest for Glory 1, we just walked through the Brigand Gate because we like no-clipped through it, it didn't register it? This is like the opposite. It's like we're just, it doesn't register the candle to kick it, but we also can't go, oh, God. That's a big fucking downer. No, pardon my French. I'm sorry to swear. I'm so frustrated right now. I gotta think about how to approach this. Because I really want to get full points. I also really want to get the Paladin ending and show you Rakesh speaking up for us. I wonder if it's... So here's what I wonder, okay? I wonder if... I know I have gotten the Paladin ending with Rakesh despite breaking into the house in Shapir. And I wonder if they had to not make that disqualifying, because otherwise a thief could never be a paladin and get full game points, because the game points to get a full 500 for a thief requires you to do that stealing interlude. So I can't replay the game as a thief and get... Well, I could. But if I replay the game as a thief, if I wanted to get full points and be a paladin, the breaking and entering would have to be non-disqualifying. Because otherwise, you couldn't get full points in the game. But the... I can't get full points as a fighter because I can't get the fighter ending. Because I can't run into the candle. It's, like I said, it's like no clipping it somehow.
So the only way I know for sure how to get full points without breaking into anything, which may or may not be disqualifying, although I know I have played someone who broke into things and still got points. Because I remember the first time someone said that's disqualifying, I was like, no, it fucking isn't. Because I've totally done that. And yeah, sure enough, for a thief, pick lock to metalworker's house, 3 points. Pick lock to metalworker's secret chest, 3 points. Search metalworker's secret chest, 5 points. So in order to get full points as a thief, you have to break into that house. I know thieves can become paladins, which makes sense. I mean, first of all, you do that on the first or second night of your career there, so it's possible to have a change of heart and be like, wait a second. But beyond anything else, I don't think thievery should automatically keep you away from paladining. But, so they couldn't have made it disqualifying for a thief, because otherwise a thief couldn't get full points. But let's set aside the thief conundrum. I can't get full points as a fighter if I can't knock over the stupid candle knocking over fighter way that gets points. Because they decided in all their wisdom that doing it with a magic spell shouldn't count for a fighter because, I don't know, apparently that's cheating or something. So, if I wanted to play this over again and get full points and a paladin, then I would need to play again as a magic user. And I'm very vexed by this because I know in the past that I have played as a fighter, stolen things, gotten full points, and become paladin. So I'm looking at this going, is this a DOS box error? Is it some kind of whatever version GOG is distributing and selling? Was it some patched version that had errors in it? I don't know. If I wanted to, because I want a full points ending and I want the paladin scene. I can't get a full points ending with a fighter, and I can't get a paladin scene with a thief, apparently. Because I should be getting a paladin scene. I've done all the paladin-y things, and I haven't done anything disqualifying. The disqualifications are killing Kaveen when he's unarmed. Didn't do that. Taking money from Omar's purse before returning the purse. Didn't do that. Having to be reminded by Uhura to return Rakish's sword. You must return it voluntarily. Did that. Entering the break-in house in Shapir. That should be disqualifying, because otherwise a thief would never be able to make perfect points and be a paladin. Trying to kill a helpless opponent in your EOF initiation. We didn't do that. I know we didn't do that because he spoke for us at the end. And then you lose 10 paladin points if you disturb the griffin. Didn't do that. So, the only way I can think to get full points and a paladin ending is to play as a magic user. If I play as a magic user, I think I will need to have to start over Quest for Glory 1 because our imported character wasn't, let me check something. Wait, is it restart? So yeah, you don't have an option. In later imports, you have an option to go, we totally imported this as a fighter, but it was definitely supposed to be a mage, right? So this one has 5 skills we don't have. And the
bug no longer works with it. So you can't do the plus plus back and then to get it. That would be too easy. So I would have to do a mage, I would have to start over as a Quest for Glory 1 character, unless there's some kind of Quest for Glory 1 save editor to change the class of the fighter.
Oh.
The internet has created a Quest for Glory export file editor and generator. So maybe I could edit our import file to make our fighter a magic user and do a perfect game that way. Bring us back for the ending, get full scores, and a paladin ending. If I wanted to spend the next 20 hours of my life perfecting that character to 200 points the way we did this one. Which, let's face it, I probably will because my OCD is ridiculous about this sort of thing. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I don't know any other way. So I think I'm going to log off and bid a fond adieu. I don't know what else to try. Because even if I could figure out how to knock over that damn candle the fighter way, and even if we got perfect points for doing that, we still wouldn't get the paladin ending. We have done something to disqualify ourselves for the paladin ending. There's a post online from Corey Cole, who you would think would know, saying that the breaking into the metalworker's house disqualifies you. I know, and other people online have sworn this too, so this can't just be my memory. I know I have gotten paladin before after having broken into those houses, the metalworker and so forth. However, it is possible that was a workaround put in for thief characters because somebody realized, oh crap, in order to get a perfect score, a thief has to break into those things. So if we make that disqualifying, then thief players have to choose between a perfect score or becoming a paladin. They can't have both. Maybe it's still disqualifying for a fighter and a magic user, but it's just not disqualifying for a thief because the idea is that after he broke in, he had a change of heart and decided to end his thiefy ways. But you guys, I am so disappointed. I really am. I wanted to have a grandiose, exciting, pretty ending with, pretty fireworks going off and that's the ending. Yay, way to go. And it was going to be cool because we had 13 videos for the first game and now we're going to have 13 videos for this game. And we were going to end on this super, super high note. And I feel disappointed. I feel like I have failed you. I feel like I have failed you because apparently by breaking in that house, I disqualified us from paladining, which, I did want to show you the house. The house part is cool. But if I'd known it would disqualify us, I would have just saved and reloaded and not done it. So I feel like I failed you there. And I feel like I failed you for not being able to
win the final Adavis room with the fighter method. Although I really do think you're supposed to just be able to, run up and knock it over. I don't think that you're supposed to have to do that whole thing. That's just really frustrating. Ooh, you know what I could do? I'm gonna have to check out that Quest for Glory importer editor, because if I can make an export character for Quest of Glory 2 to go into 3, then I could remake Aaron and just say, okay, these were our ending, because all of our points were 200, 200, 200, 200, and then 250 for magic and 150 for climbing. So I could remake Aaron with the editor if this thing does what they say it does. I just did a quick Google and found a Reddit thread on it, so we'll have to see if it actually does what it says it does. The other thing I could do, and I don't know how I feel about this, is if I was going to go back through the game anyway, I don't know. I could potentially let's play the VGA fan remake of the game. I don't know if I want to. I read up a little bit more on it today, and everything I read about it made me think, no, why would you do that? Which may be a sign that I'm getting old. Because they've added things like a pizza elemental to fight. Or, and I didn't like this at all. Apparently you can flirt with Shima and it makes her uncomfortable. Why the fuck would you add something like that? Why would you add an option for players to sexually harass someone in your game? I mean, I don't have a problem with flirting with her if she likes it, or if she thinks it's cute or funny or adorable or whatever. Sure, flirt all you want. But they add flirting as an option and then add her being uncomfortable with it. So it's like, you could have, it's your game. You could have made it anything. You could have had her find it adorable. You could have had her find it cute. You could have, but you had her find it uncomfortable. So if she's going to find it uncomfortable, why add it? Why would you give players a chance to sexually harass someone in-game? And especially, not that anyone deserves sexual harassment, so I feel bad even saying this, but especially someone who has never done anything wrong to you, is sweet and kind and takes care of you. Why the fuck would you add that option? Did you add an option where you can kick a puppy in the face? Because, I mean, if you wouldn't add an option to kick a puppy in the face, why would you add an option to sexually harass a woman? Maybe I misunderstood that. I don't know. I'm not trashing the VGA remake. I read that and was like, what? What? Please tell me I misunderstood that. Hopefully I misunderstood it. But it also didn't make me want to rush out and try it. Like, oh, this sounds like an amazing game made by people who understand my concerns about consent and not making people uncomfortable. Like that didn't do anything to make me feel like comfortable, safe. So, So yeah, I may not do the VGA. I gotta think. It's super late. It's past my bedtime. Because I didn't expect this to be another hour-long video of me failing. So anyway, all that to say, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I am. I'm not even. I'm not even joking there. I do feel like I failed my watchers. I failed the Let's Play. The Let's Play is a failure is my feelings right now. And I do not know where I screwed up on the points. The point list that I'm looking at does not show the point system for fighters in the final room. I presume he never played a fighter for the final room. But I did notice, okay, that when we cast Force and use that to knock a candle aside, we got no points for that. And you should get points for disturbing the candle. So I'm pretty sure the reason we didn't get points for that was because we didn't do it properly. So let me go back online. Let me research. Maybe there's something with the candles that I'm missing. Like, instead of kick candle, you say, you know, I don't know, pee on it or something. You know, maybe I'm missing something. I think you're just supposed to run into it. The fact that we couldn't and just got hung up on the world geometry, and then when we did, it just kind of flailed at it like, what am I supposed to do? To me, that tells me that we've hit some kind of bug. Whether it's a GOG bug or a DOSBox bug or something, I don't know. But it probably won't be something that we can fix because this game is so old that it's like, you know. I will go look and research. If I can find another way to get a fighter ending, a good fighter ending, if I can find that, I will report back. Presumably, we still won't get the paladin ending because I screwed up something paladin-wise. I can only assume fighters can't burgle the metal workers' home and still become a paladin. In that case, I may look into maybe I could create an import character that already has all of our stats. That would be awesome. And just breeze through, like, talk about no clip, just breeze through the game. Because the long part was the stat grinding. So if I could just create a character to import that magically has 200 points and everything instead of 100, so it's like he's already been ground up to a perfect hero, I should be able to get through the entire game in a matter of maybe a couple hours, because I'll just do whatever needs to be done for the day and then sleep for the rest of the day. So I hadn't even thought about that. So that actually might be perfect. So I'll go look into that. If I can do that, then I will make a mage character and we'll take him through and get the full points and the paladin ending. I would honestly prefer to do a thief character and get full points and the paladin ending. But to be honest, I'm kind of scared at this point to make a thief, because what if the metal worker house really is disqualifying? I don't see how it could be. That's gonna bother me too, because again, I distinctly remember, can a thief become a paladin in Quest for Glory 2? I was quite certain that yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So I think it will need to be a wizard, and then from there we can get paladin as a magic user. Because I do want to see Rakesh step forward and say how awesome we are. You guys deserve to see that ending. It's a good ending, and to get full points. So I'm going to close off here. This was an hour. I'm going to have to mark this as like bad ending or something, because I don't want you guys to waste an hour of your life for hoping for a proper ending when this isn't one. I'm sorry. I am, again, like I said, I feel like I failed you guys. I will go look up some things and come back and we'll attack it from another angle. This is always kind of the downside of Let's Plays that haven't been meticulously mapped out beforehand, because things like this can happen. I can completely screw the pooch at the finish line. So this has been Quest for Glory 2. My name is Anna Mardal. I will mark this as a bad ending video, and I will see you in the next Let's Play, which will either be a good ending for this one that I've worked out in advance, or if I can't do any of those, then I'll just create an import character and fling it into Quest for Glory 3, and we'll start that one. And Quest for Glory 3 is a little buggy too. And Quest for Glory 4 is very buggy. I'm given to understand that there is a effort online to strip out the bugs, and but I don't think it's finished yet. So we'll see how that goes. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Oh, and thank you.